Yo, what is good YouTube? I am Richie Kim, and today I'm going to be bringing you all the performance review on the brand new Puma Clyde All Pro. Before we get started, if you all enjoy sneaker content just like this, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below. But anyways, let's get right into it. As always, starting off with the traction, the Puma Clyde All Pro features a couple different traction patterns. Up in the forefoot area, what you're going to get is like a radial pattern where your pivot is, and then like this checkerboard line pattern, and then in the heel you have like this almost waffle-like pattern, almost like a Vans shoe. And yeah, the traction on here is really nice. If you guys are playing on your clean courts, you guys are going to have no problems whatsoever. You will be able to stop on a dime, and it is a very aggressive bite. It is awesome. If you are playing on your mildly dusty courts, I would say that the traction is still really good. You may have to do a wipe here and there just to make sure you are clearing that dust off the traction, and you are maintaining that awesome bite. And then if you're playing on your really dusty courts, yeah, the traction for me, it does pick up a little bit of dust. So just, yeah, do those continual wipes and then you should be good to go. Overall, the traction on the Puma Clyde All Pro is really solid, and yeah, the bite is amazing. So moving on to the cushion, the Puma Clyde All Pro features a full-length Pro Foam Plus midsole with a P-Bax puck in the heel. And let me tell you, this cushion is really amazing. Like, if you played in the RS Dreamer, like I mentioned before, you do get like a slight bounce out of that, but it's definitely, a firmer cushion setup. But this, on the other hand, is really nice. I would say it's a very good balance or blend between that court feel responsiveness and that impact protection. It just feels really good on feet. And then on top of that, like I mentioned, you do have that P-Bax puck in the heel, which just adds a little bit of springiness. So yeah, the cushion in here is really nice. If you want a good blend of, exactly what I said before, this has definitely got you covered. I would say this is a very well balanced shoe in terms of the cushion. The thing I would probably compare this to the most is bounce, like one of Adidas's like really good bounce setups. This is kind of how that feels. But honestly, I would say this is probably slightly better. It's just very comfortable, and you don't lose any of that court feel responsiveness, anything like that. So you still feel very quick in the shoe, but you also get that impact protection in the shoe, which is exactly what I want out of my cushion setup. The cushion in the Puma Clyde All Pro is really nice. So moving on to the materials, the Puma Clyde All Pro features a full matrix engineered knit upper, and the materials on the shoe are really nice as well, especially for the price point. Like, I have nothing bad to say about the materials. It is a very high quality knit, and then I'm pretty sure in like certain areas of the shoe, it has like a carbon fiber weave or something like that. It's like a stronger knit, just for that added support and durability. And it feels really nice to the touch and on feet. Like, there's literally no complaints from me. I really like the materials on the shoe. They keep your feet nice and contained on the footbed. Besides the matrix engineered knit, you do have some fuse overlays like right here, just for added durability. And then on the back of the heel, you have like this suede patch. So overall, the materials are very premium in my opinion. The tongue is also nicely padded. I really like the materials that Puma decided to use on the Puma Clyde All Pro. The materials on here are extremely nice. So moving on to the fit, I would say that the Puma Clyde All Pro does run true to size. I'm a slightly wide footer and I went true to size, and I felt fine. I did feel a little bit of pinching pain like right here where my pinky toe is, but nothing too intense, nothing that I couldn't bear with. And the materials do break in just a little bit, so it did go away for the most part, but sometimes, I do still feel a little bit of pinching pain, but like I said, I can deal with that. If you all are wide footers to hella wide footers, I would recommend probably going up a half size, just because that pain, is probably gonna be way more intense for you all. So just go up a half size to avoid that. Everyone else, slightly wide footers, regular footers, narrow footers, going true to size is probably your best bet. So as far as the overall fit goes, I thought it was great. I didn't have any dead space up in the toe box area. I feel like this shoe overall just really hugs your foot very nicely. One thing to mention though is this tongue is not connected. It's not a half booty upper, so it's just connected at the very bottom. So if you don't want your tongue to like slide around or anything like that, make sure you do lace your laces through this little loop right here. Otherwise, it's gonna be a very sloppy tongue. That's just something to keep in mind if you are relacing your shoes or something like that. But overall, I would say that the fit in the Puma Clyde All Pro is really, really nice. So moving on to the support, I thought the support in the Puma Clyde All Pro was also really good. You know, I didn't have any issues. I didn't have any, you know, heel slippage in here. You do have an internal heel counter to make sure your heel is locked and good to go while you're playing in the shoe. I didn't have any side-to-side movement on the footbed. You do actually sit in the midsole just a little bit, so that kind of acts as a container for your foot. And on top of that, like I mentioned earlier, I feel like the materials do a great job of also keeping your foot in place on this shoe. If you all are making those hard lateral movements, I wouldn't be worried either, because this does actually have an outrigger just to make sure that you aren't, you know, rolling over the footbed or anything like that. And then as far as the torsional rigidity and stability goes, I'm not sure if there's like a torsion plate in here or something. I think there's like a flex plate in here somewhere. But yeah, as you can tell, you know, this does not have any issues with that torsional rigidity and stability. So the Puma Clyde All Pro has really good support. I had absolutely no issues with the support in this shoe. The Puma Clyde All Pro retails for $130, and for $130, this is definitely a solid shoe. It is one of the best performers. So, you know, I'm really sorry I couldn't get this video out before in like my best of 2020 video. This shoe definitely would have been on that list because this is a beastly performer. I would say it's probably somewhat similar to the Curry 8 in terms of its performance. It is really, really good. It's a very well-balanced shoe in my opinion. So if that's something that you want, you know, a good blend of impact protection, a good blend of court feel responsiveness, great materials, great traction, this is definitely one of the ways to go. The shoe is really nice, and you know, Puma has just been killing it in the basketball world right now. So if you all wanted to pick up a pair of these, I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think the Puma Clyde All Pro is a fantastic performer. Definitely would have made my best of 2020 video had I got these in time. But yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. I really enjoyed playing in this shoe. I think you all will too. That's pretty much it for this performance review. If you all like this video, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below, and also smash that thumbs up button for me, as it really does help me out. While you guys are at it, check out this video on my left and on my right, and that's pretty much it. Until next time, peace.